If you're thinking about buying the Anker PowerCore Solar 10,000 for your next adventure or emergency kit, stop right there, because I'm about to reveal some serious problems you might not expect. This solar charger promises to be the ultimate off-grid power solution, built tough to withstand water, dust, and shocks, supposedly ideal for beach days, backyard barbecues, or blackouts. But here's what surprised me. It doesn't live up to all the hype, and there are some crucial details you need to know before you get stuck without power when you need it most. In fact, this review might make you think twice before clicking that buy button, but stick around. I'll also explain who this product is actually good for, and how to make the most out of it anyway. Now, let's dive deep into the Anker PowerCore Solar 10,000, and why it has a solid 4.3-star rating but still left me scratching my head. First off, the design ticks the right boxes. It's IP64 rated, meaning it's protected against dust and water splashes from any direction. So if you accidentally dunk it in your drink at the beach or get caught in unexpected rain, it should survive. Plus, its rugged build promises shock resistance to handle your clumsy moments or accidental drops. This product screams adventure. But here's the twist. While it looks tough, its solar charging capabilities aren't exactly what you may expect from a solar charger. Anker PowerCore Solar 10,000 uses SunPower monocrystalline solar panels, which, according to the product page, offer high solar efficiency between 21.5% and 23.5%. That sounds impressive, if only it meant you could reliably charge your phone from the sun in a reasonable time frame. Unfortunately, the realities of solar charging are brutal here. Solar recharging often takes several days depending on weather conditions, which is hardly ideal when you desperately need juice. So if you're the type who figures, I'll just leave this out in the sun and go about my business, think again. This charger's solar power is more of a slow trickle than a reliable lifeline. Here's where many users feel burned. The product description explicitly advises to recharge via the micro USB port for a faster charge. So why call it a solar charger if the solar charging function is so painfully slow that it's barely usable? Anker sells it as a feature, but it's more like a last resort that should never be your go-to. If you want solar power that actually works, you might want to explore more expensive and specialized solar chargers with larger panels and better wattage. But hold on, that's not the end of the story. Despite slow solar charging, the PowerCore 10,000 shines in certain areas. The device has a 10,000 mAh battery capacity, which means it can comfortably recharge most smartphones 2 to 3 times on a full charge. It has dual USB ports allowing you to charge 2 devices simultaneously. Super handy when sharing power with a friend or charging your phone, along with a Bluetooth speaker or flashlight. Plus, it includes a flashlight with 3 modes: normal, strobe, and SOS. So if you're out on a camping trip or dealing with a blackout, it's got your back for some basic illumination. Speaking of camping, imagine trying to start a campfire by rubbing phones together. That would take longer than this solar charging. Jokes aside, one major selling point is its durability. I tested it out on a recent hike where it took a few accidental drops in the dirt and even a splash in a shallow stream, and it kept powering my devices without a hiccup. So if you're clumsy or outdoorsy, or just want a rugged charger that isn't going to quit after a minor mishap, this is a winner. However, if your main goal is to rely solely on solar energy during multi-day trips with limited USB access, you might be left in the dark, both figuratively and literally. Let's rehook with another promise. By the end of this video, you'll know not only if the Anker PowerCore Solar 10,000 fits your lifestyle, but also important hacks to maximize its performance, and a few honest alternatives if you want pure solar power without waiting for the apocalypse to recharge. Now, who is this product ideally for? If you're someone who primarily uses the charger indoors or has reliable access to USB power and sees solar as a bonus feature, congrats, You found your best buddy for travel and emergencies. This device works best plugged in and ready to roll, with solar as a backup in a pinch, not the other way around. That makes it perfect for everyday carry, weekend campers, and anyone who appreciates rugged gear but won't rely purely on the sun. However, if you plan ultra-long backpacking trips relying solely on solar power, this product might disappoint you. Another thing to consider, charging times when not using solar. Recharging the power core itself via micro USB can take around 6 to 7 hours, which is decent. But don't expect lightning-fast speeds like some higher-end power banks with USB-C power delivery. So if your impatience is as big as your phone battery, be ready to plug in overnight. Speaking of speed, here's a quick joke. Why did the phone bring a ladder? To reach the power core's slow charging rate. Alright, maybe not a comedian, but you get the point. Battery life and durability aside, input and output ports are straightforward but basic. Two USB-A output ports with standard charging speeds mean you won't be fast charging the latest flagship devices. Plus, it only uses micro USB for input, not USB-C, which feels a bit outdated in 2024. So if you want the newest tech standards, be aware this charger keeps things simple to save costs. One quirky feature users love is the included carabiner, making it easy to clip onto bags or backpacks to charge on the go. However, since solar charging is so slow, you'd want to expose it to direct sunlight for multiple hours, so it's more like a slow outdoor trickle charger than a fast energy top-up. Keep that in mind when planning trips. Now for another fun fact that might shock you more than its durability. Anker rates the charger IP64, which means protection from dust and water splashes but not full waterproofing. Meaning don't drop it in your swimming pool or the ocean and expect it to survive. Stick to splashes and light rain. Slightly disappointing for adventure seekers needing fully waterproof gear. Still worried it's all negatives? Here's a twist. Many users rave about its lightweight design and compact size, making it a non-burden in your kit. At just under 9 ounces, it fits in pockets or small compartments without feeling like a brick. So if you hate lugging heavy chargers, this one's a keeper. Before wrapping up, let me answer one question you're probably thinking. Is the Anker PowerCore Solar 10,000 worth it? Honestly, it depends on what you want. If you want a rugged, solid power bank with a solar trickle backup for emergencies, good quality safety features, and multiple outputs, it's an excellent choice. But if you seek efficient solar charging as your main power source for extended outdoor uses, you'll want to look elsewhere or combine it with a larger solar panel. For a quick recap: pros: rugged IP64 rated design, decent battery capacity, dual USB outputs, built-in flashlight, lightweight and portable, reliable brand reputation. Cons: slow solar recharge, micro USB input instead of USB-C, limited waterproofing, no fast charging features, solar suitable only as last resort. One last joke to brighten your day. Why don't power banks ever get invited to parties? Because they always drain the energy. But seriously, this one will keep your devices charged when you need it, if you play your cards right. So is the Anker PowerCore Solar 10,000 the perfect adventure buddy? Not exactly, but it does deliver in key areas to keep your devices charged through moderate use, especially when combined with traditional USB charging. If you want the best price, check the link in the description below. That's your quickest way to grab it from Amazon and get ready for your next trip. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for honest gear reviews. And if you want me to cover any other outdoor tech or portable chargers, leave a comment. Adventure is calling, but don't let your power bank be the weak link. Choose wisely and stay charged.